Good morning, everybody. Joe Van Doren here, and welcome to our Virtues Pick today. I'm in a little different spot, and as you can see, we're at our place in Tennessee and enjoying ourselves up here in the cool, cool weather. And this morning we have a great word, and it just reminds me of what I've learned over the last year or so, and that word is moderation. And so let's read the description of this first, and then we'll discuss it a little bit. Moderation is being content with enough. It is using self-discipline to create healthy balance between work, rest, reflection, and play. Moderation protects us from the pull of addictive desires. We do not grasp to do or have more in the belief that we are lacking. We do not try to be everything to everyone. We set healthy boundaries that value our time and energy. We protect ourselves from the stress of overdoing. We discern our own perfect rhythm. Moderation isn't deprivation, it is loving ourselves enough to choose what is just right. Isn't that a beautiful word and a beautiful way of looking at life in general, right? And it's something that I've learned, over the last year. We've spent a lot of time camping, and it's just amazing to me how much stuff you really need to enjoy life and to have just a great a great feeling of not lacking anything and just enjoying things. And so I think moderation is just one of those things that, when someone asked me, I don't know, some time ago, I had a little program we put on for the college on finding balance in our work, parenting, and going to school all at the same time. And man, what a difficult situation that is, especially for those individuals who might be single parents, and it's very, very difficult, right? And so moderation is just understanding really what is the most important things to us. And so it goes back to our 4 C's of successful families, and that is clarity. Clarity about what is important to you, what is it that you value, and then not trying to, keep up with the Joneses or keep up with everyone around us. I don't know why it took so long for me to learn this. But if you're like me, uh, you know, that you have this feeling, or you've been taught that you have to be constantly doing, that you have to be achieving things, you have to be going out and doing things to make your life better, to make the people around you's life better. When in fact, what we really need to do is be very clear about what's important to us and have a healthy balance between our work, our rest, our reflection, and our play. And I believe that reflection part is important too. It's not just, okay, I need to work X number of hours a day, and I need to make sure that I have recreation time, but to really be clear about what we value and the things that are our feelings about life in general. We really do need to take time to reflect, and whether that's in meditation or in thoughts of appreciation or in prayer, or however it is that you find the best for yourself. I, it helps us to stay in that point of view of not lacking anything, but enjoying what we have, appreciating what we have, and it's fine, I think, at least it has been for me, to have have desires and to have things that I want to do and things that I want to accomplish, but I'm not going to do that to the detriment of what's most important to me, or or to my physical health, or to my time to rest, or my time to even play. So, like this morning, I've done some work here around the house, around our spot here, and now I'm going to go out and I'm going to play a little golf, at least go hit some balls, and then I'm going to come back and do a little bit of work, and I've got a class this afternoon. So you see what I'm saying? It's just about finding whatever that balance is. These things will be here tomorrow. They may still need to be done, but we'll get them done. but I just want to balance all that out. And I would just say that moderation, the other thing I'm thinking about in far as moderation is even in the practice of the virtues, because any of the virtues that we have can be practiced to such an extreme that they can be overdeveloped. And in that way, maybe we're coming off in a bad way. For instance, if let's pick one virtue, assertiveness. Let's just take that because it's like at the top of the list, right? So if we're so determined to be assertive and we don't practice moderation in that, then we can come off as being aggressive, right? So that's how moderation applies even into the virtues. How do we help our children to develop the moderation that they already have inside of them? Well, it's really by setting that example and by being sure that we're not so concerned about putting them into every activity possible, allowing them the opportunity to choose what they're going to do, but also making sure that as a family you sit down and discuss the importance of rest, the importance of reflection or prayer or meditation, the importance of time for family play and for personal play and for hobbies and for recreation, for the time to give service to others and to be of service to others, the time to what's important in our work right now. And for a child, their work is their school, their schooling. And so, are they giving an appropriate amount of time to that? It's a family thing. And I think this is a thing that you discuss and you have in your family. It's very personal. It's not up to anyone else to tell you what is right or wrong for your family, in my opinion, anyway. And so it's important for you to have that discussion with the family. Be clear about what it is that's important to you. How are we doing this in moderation and balancing it with everything else that is important to us? And then communicating that individually, both to yourself and to your family, and working at that consistently so that we don't get out of balance. And then, of course, the community section of it, making sure that our community that we draw around us, the people that we associate with, the books that we read, the television that we watch, or whatever, the movies that we watch, whatever it is, that all of these things are things that support our values. And that's how we live a successful family life. So that's my thoughts today about moderation. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope that all of us can live a life that fits our rhythm. No matter who we are, we're all different, and so my rhythm is going to be different than yours, and that's what I would hope for everyone, is that we find our rhythm, and that we not be persuaded by all of the things around us to change who we are as unique, wonderful, beautiful, perfect individuals. So, all right, thank you very much for being here today. I encourage everyone to continue to practice the virtues and to practice the 4 C's of successful families: of clarity, communication, consistency, and community. Until next time, bye.